Hello everyone, Ryan here. The Girl on the Train. The Girl on the Train, the movie, is of course an adaptation of a best-selling novel by Paula Hawkins. And I gotta say it's definitely a good adaptation. I would say it's at least a slightly better. The movie is slightly better than the book, if not extremely better. Mostly because the movie omits certain details, also changes certain details, and condenses an otherwise pretty lengthy novel. Of course, I did read the novel of The Girl on the Train, and I found it to be interesting, but definitely at the same time a little lengthy and filled with what seemed like to me to be a lot of needless details. Of course, The Girl on the Train, the movie, it stars Emily Blunt as Rachel, the main character. And Rachel, of course, is recently divorced and having a hard time dealing with it. And then, at the same time, she commutes to and from work on this train. And the train passes by the backyard area of this one couple who seemed like to her to be the perfect couple. So she kind of starts fantasizing a little bit and wishing that she still had that same kind of intimate connection or some kind of a semblance of happiness. So she struggles with that throughout the movie, also throughout the novel. But then she also struggles with her own alcoholism and struggles to remember certain things. She actually has a lot of memory gaps. In other words, she ends up drinking so much that she blacks out, commits certain acts or does certain things, and she can't really remember exactly what she did. And it's not until towards the latter part of the movie, also the latter part of the book, in which she starts to figure out in other words, the memories come flooding back to her. She realizes exactly, well, I guess another way to put it is that she realizes that she never really did have a happy, quote-unquote happy kind of marriage to begin with. But I don't want to say any more than that because it would definitely would spoil a lot of the story. And of course also, but before all that, she ends up helping to find the murderer of this other girl, Megan, who was the wife of that perfect couple, that she ended up becoming invested in. And she tries to help the police find a killer, where she speaks with the police, also speaks with the husband of said murdered wife. And yeah, I guess you could say she ends up kind of somewhat making things a little bit worse, but ultimately she does end up helping. And as far as the rating goes for this movie, I mean, I would definitely give the movie at least 8 out of 10 tamales on a scale. Yeah, a scale of 1 through 10, definitely 8 out of 10. I mean, I gave the book a rating of 4 out of 5 stars. So yeah, for the movie, definitely 8 out of 10. Emily Blunt gives a really good performance throughout this movie. Also, Haley Bennett, who plays Megan, the woman who ends up getting murdered, she gives an awesome performance in this too. And pretty much the entire cast, they give pretty good, decent to good performances. Yeah, and I also like, again, that in the movie the story is very condensed. Usually I don't like that. Usually I don't like when a book gets adapted into a movie. Usually I don't like that they leave out a lot of details. But for this, I definitely like it. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I might be part of a minority who likes this. I mean, I would say this is definitely this is a first for me. This is a first that I actually like the movie more than the book. Yeah, I don't know. That seems kind of weird to me. Yeah, but it's definitely a first for me. And again, I give it 8 out of 10. The ending is also awesome, really solid. It very neatly wraps up everything. So yeah, if you're a fan of mystery movies, thrillers, or just movies that ultimately kind of throw you for a bit of a loop, then I would recommend watching The Girl on the Train. Yeah. And if you really feel up to a challenge, then you might want to read the novel or not. But I mean, either way, again, the movie does a very decent job of condensing the story and just giving the viewer all the best parts of the novel. So, yeah, there you go. That'll do it for this review. Once again, I give it Girl on the Train, the movie, 8 out of 10. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. As always, until next time, keep it real, keep on rocking, and peace.